we have two jars, one with a capacity of 3 liters and the other with capacity of 5 liters, how do we get exactly 4 liters of water? We can start by filling up the small jar and emptying it into the big jar. Then we'll have 3 liters of water in the big jar. Next, let's fill up the small jar again and start pouring water from it into the big jar. Since there's already 3 liters of water in the big jar, there's only room for 2 more liters of water. So once we fill up the big jar, there's exactly 1 liter of water left in the small jar. We will empty the big jar and transfer the 1 liter of water from the small jar to the big one. Almost there. We will fill up the small jar again and emptying it into the big one. Since there's already 1 liter of water in the big jar, we'll have 4 liters of water exactly in the big jar. There's at least one other way to accomplish this. If we start by filling up the big jar and start pouring water into the small jar, we will have 2 liters of water left in the big jar when the small one is filled up. Next, we will empty the small jar and transfer the 2 liters of water from the big jar to the small one. Then we will fill up the big jar again and start pouring water into the small jar. And since there are already 2 liters of water in the small jar, there's only room for 1 more liter of water. So when we fill up the small jar, we will have 4 liters of water left in the big jar. And we're done. If you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe, and comment. Now go enjoy life.